Cloud of controversy since talk of establishing the Pacific Marine Industrial Zone began. First, there's the land issue. 200 hectares of land on which the zone is to be located was acquired by early missionaries who arrived in Madang in the 1800s. The Rempi and Kananam people, who are traditional inhabitants of the land, have fought a long battle for recognition as traditional landowners. That recognition has not been given to them. The government argues that the land has a state title and all rights have been forfeited to the state. The Rempi and Kananam are also a people divided. While some see the PMIZ as a blessing and an opportunity to change their way of life, others are very cautious.
Now, pikinini blomibla, but no got chance. Because ground blomibla got heavy, out by me blom making money on top of ground blomibla. Lot time this la impact blongan. I'm come up.
But what is the PMIZ? The PMIZ is a free trade zone where goods can be imported and exported without interference from governments. In free trade zones, companies don't pay taxes. Sometimes environmental regulations are relaxed and an authority separate from government manages the zone. The aim of free trade zones is to give a massive artificial boost to trade between raw material producers and manufacturing-based economies. No taxes and cheap labor mean that FTZs are particularly attractive to foreign investors who want to cut costs and maximize profits.
Usually, a country is able to exploit its resources by attracting foreign development, but it makes its money through taxation and regulation. PMIZ is the opposite of that. Putting a free trade zone in to allow foreign developers to develop resources and pay no tax is lunacy.
Free trade zones need large portions of land to establish various kinds of businesses. The PMIZ follows models of FTZs in China, India and the Philippines. While governments in Asia support the free trade zone idea, many don't talk about the displacement of people and the land grabs and the protests that happen. The government sees the PMIZ differently. It's an economic hub that will spur industrial growth.
One of the strategies that I brought to the process was the development of a major international port in Madang as a risk alleviation strategy, linking to the highlands through the Baya-Madang road, and then creating a generalized, industrialized zone at the PMIZ. Not only for tuna, but for any other particular products that may come out of the highlands.
Also, what many don't know is that the laws for the PMIZ and FTZs have been designed by the International Finance Corporation. While some in government remain cautious over this particular detail, others see the benefits in establishing free trade zones not just in Madang, but in Lae and other parts of Papua New Guinea. Scott Waide, National EMTV News, Lae.